Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. John Potter, Prestwick's Director of Player Development. Today we're going to talk about shaping your shot. Okay, so hitting a fade or hitting a draw. Call it a cut, call it a fade, call it a slice, maybe a draw or a hook. How do you do that? Well, in order to make the ball turn, you need to have a club face at impact pointed in any direction other than the direction the club is swinging. Okay, so just for a second, I'm going to pretend I'm swinging this club right to the camera. Okay, right at you. Okay. If that club face is pointed not here, the direction is swinging, but maybe up and to the right, okay, but the club is swinging at the camera, that ball is going to spin, shear off the face and cause that fade spin. Now the opposite would be if I was swinging towards the camera, but that face was pointed left, that's where I get shear to the heel, and that causes that draw spin, okay, because the face would be then closed, we'll call that. So anytime I have a club face pointed a direction other than the direction the club is swinging, that ball is going to turn, okay? And turning a golf shot sometimes can be helpful to accessing certain pin locations. Sometimes it's just a natural turn. Everybody's got a tendency in their swing for a path out to in or into out. My natural swing is going to be 4 to 6 degrees into out. So for me to hit a fade all my life, my career has been a little more difficult to play the ball left to right than it has been right to left. So we're going to look at that today. How do we hit a fade? How do we hit a draw? Now, this is very level 100. There's a lot more to it than this, and refining this takes a lot of practice. But here's what I want you guys to do. We're going to set the club face first to the target, okay? And then we're just going to cheat a little bit today. Face is to the target. What I'm going to do to hit a fade is I'm going to square my stance up, but then I'm going to take my lead foot and drop it back a little bit. So now my stance, I don't know exactly, but it's probably 15 to 20 degrees open or left of target, okay? Now my natural swing is going to swing just naturally along whatever line my body is oriented to, right? So if I'm oriented a little bit left, my natural swing is going to swing straight along my body lines. That's going to be a little bit left of target, okay? But my face now is at target. That means the face is pointed right of the direction I'm swinging it, even though the face is at target. So if I do this, I should get a shot that turns to the right. Square, open up, and now I'm going to swing not to the target to hit a straight shot, but naturally along my body lines, okay? Face to target, swinging naturally with my body. And that ball is definitely turning right. I don't know if you can see that on screen. That time I've got a path that's 6 degrees out to in to the left. And a face, club face, I don't have it pulled up, was going to be more probably 6 to 8 to 10 degrees open, okay, or right of the path. The magic formula is not exact because it has a lot to do with where on the club face that ball is contacted. There are a lot of things going on. The loft of the club plays an effect. But for the most part, if you have a club face pointed half in degrees, half of whatever the path is. So if my path is 10 left, I want a club face that's 5 left. So that ball is 5 degrees open to the path, but it's going to turn back to target. If the face is greater, you're going to be more or less on target. So if I'm going to do the opposite now. So I'm going to set up square, face square. Okay, and now I'm going to drop my right foot, okay, to close my stance. Again, face is square to target, but now I'm swinging much more into out. And a face that's pointed left of that swing will cause a hook or a draw, depending on the severity. Okay, so drop that right foot, swinging along my body line. That's very much into out. You can see the hook on the screen there. Again, exaggerated. Super hooky. Path is 18 degrees into out on that one. Experiment with that. Have some fun. More or less open stance, closed stance. Mess with the face if you'd like. Good luck on shaping your shots. See you guys next week.